Don't it seem like every time you place a trade in Forex, you just end up losing money? If you're not making the amount of money you want to see from trading, then there's some things you need to understand before you start placing trades. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about why we're often losing so much money in Forex trading. So make sure y'all stay tuned. YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Ja. Man, I know it's been a long time since I talked to y'all. I'm just sitting here like, oh, like, what's good, man? What's good, man? Man, lately I just been real busy. You know, I just started a new job not too long ago, and I ain't even gonna lie, I'm not the type to like to work jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can make money in other ways, which I do by trading, like I do that all day long. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not the type to like working jobs. I'm pretty sure a lot of people is like that, you know what I mean? But I'm just working on making more time to do the things that I really want to do. So like, I really enjoy sitting down here talking to you guys, going over the charts, going over how to make money. Because one thing I like to do is talking about making money. And what other way to do that legally than by trading Forex? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all just bear with the boy, man. I'm just making more time so I can really just chat it up with y'all. You know, today, man, I just really wanted to go over why it seems like we lose so much money when we trying to trade Forex. You know what I'm saying? We'll understand support resistance. We'll understand buys and sells, when to buy, when to sell. But it seems like we still end up losing money. Every trade isn't going to be profitable, guys. And that's something we got to understand. But there's a lot of things that you can avoid so that you won't be losing so much money. Everything that I speak on, guys, is from experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to tell y'all something that I didn't go through or something that I don't think that you will go through when trading. You know what I mean? The more you're able to catch these things before you're placing trades, the more I feel like you'll see more winning trades in your portfolio. So without further ado, we about to get started. Make sure y'all get y'all pens and notebooks out, man. Make sure y'all taking some notes, because y'all gonna have to retain this information. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to watch the video, but you're gonna have to write it down, put it in your brain so you can understand what's going on, man. Look, we about to get started with this video, man. One of the first things I want to touch on why we're losing so much money is that it really just depends on the type of trading you're doing. Let me explain it to you. So there's multiple types of trading. You have scalp in the market, and then you have swing traders in the market. You know what I'm saying? So the one difference between doing scalping and doing, you know, swing trading is that scalping has a lot more to do with you getting in and out really quickly. Those are those quick trades. You know what I'm saying? Scalping, you'll usually be in the market for, you know, no longer than an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? From 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you know what I'm saying? So that's why you'll see some people talking about, oh, they made this amount of money in a certain amount of time, like 10 minutes, an hour. That's because they scalped the market. You know what I'm saying? So it all comes down to what type of trader you are. Both types of trading really have their pros and cons. Like, there's pros and cons to scalping, and then there's some pros and cons to, you know, swing trading. Me, the pros and cons of scalping is that, you know, the pros, obviously, you can make quick money. You know what I'm saying? It's a good way for you to make a quick dollar. You know what I'm saying? You can be in and out and done for the day just in a matter of 30 minutes, you know, 45, an hour. It won't take you that long. But the cons of it is that when you're scalping, it's a lot more easier to lose your money much faster just because you're trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? It is as easy to lose money in trading as it is to make money in trading. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you're trying to make that money, you might be able to win it. You know what I'm saying? On the opposite end of that, it's more likely for you to lose, because that's just the game that we playing. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, it's just guaranteed money. That's the one thing about Forex. Nothing is guaranteed, guys. So you're gonna have to really set yourself up for success. You know what I'm saying? And that just come down to you setting stop losses and knowing when to get out the market. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to learn a little bit more about stop losses and getting out the market and things like that, just let me know, man, and I'll make a little video for y'all going over that. But it really just depends on what type of trader you are and what type of trading you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a key component in why you're either making or losing. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a huge victim of this second reason that I came up on why we losing so much money. And that just comes down to us over leveraging our account. See, if y'all was anything like me, man, I like money. You know what I'm saying? I like fast money, I like quick money. But one thing about that, like we just said, sometimes that can make you lose money. You know what I mean? So when you're over leveraging your account, sometimes that's not the best method you want to use, because you never really want to use over leveraging. You never really want to over leverage your account at all, because that can really drain your money out of your account. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing a certain lot size with only a certain amount of money in your trading account, and then maybe as soon as you place a trade, you will already be 5% down on that trade. Just because when you're trading, guys, it's important to understand, as soon as you place that trade, you are going to go into the negative 9 times out of 10, because the market is never ever going to give you your trade directly off the bat, you know, unless it's just you catch the trade while it's going down or it's going up. You know what I mean? So you got to understand that you can't be over leveraged on your account, because every time you do that, it's just going to be more likely that you lose the money in your account, and you're going to be mad, and you ain't going to want to trade no more, and trading is a scam, Forex is a scam, I'm never doing this again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at it like, okay, like, I'm working on building my account, not really skyrocketing it, if that makes sense. I don't need to skyrocket my account. I don't need my account to blow up, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's going up or going down, you know what I mean? But you kind of want to be able to build your account over time. That's what good traders do. They're able to compound and build their account over time. Compounding is just making the money that you made, taking the money that you made, and just making more money with that money, if that makes sense. So you never want to over leverage your account, because that's a big no-no, and you'll always lose money like that. The third reason we begin to lose so much money when we're trading is because 9 times out of 10, we will trade at the wrong time of day. You know what I'm saying? And this could be a little more intermediate when you're going into trading, because you don't want to trade all the time. Trading is not always a good time to trade. Just because the market is open, doesn't mean that that's a good time to trade. You know what I mean? In trading, there's multiple trading sessions. You have the New York session, you have the Sydney session, you have the Asian session, and then you have the London session. You know what I'm saying? So you really want to be able to determine which session you win. You know what I'm saying? Some sessions are good to trade in, and then some sessions are not so good to trade in. You know what I mean? So 9 times out of 10, when you trading, you just trading at any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? You just look at the phone, you pull up your phone, right? You begin looking at the market like, okay, cool. I see right now, we're just gonna say what? GBP USD. We see GBP USD is currently overbought, so we're gonna sell it. Okay, cool, we sell it. Now we down $150. Why is that? Well, that's just because we're trading at the wrong time of day, guys. Because 9 times out of 10, if that market is overbought, then it's gonna eventually take a sell. You know what I mean? But it's up to you to be able to catch that sell and not catch it too early. Because even if you catch the sell, it still might hit your stop loss, if that makes sense. I know I can be a little fast when I'm talking. So if you guys don't understand any of what I'm talking about, just ask questions. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, just leave them in the comment section, because sometimes I know that I could get going, you know what I'm saying? I just get to going, and it's like, what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't be afraid to ask questions. Just ask questions so you can know what's going on, and then I can make a video for y'all covering it, because it'll make more sense. Like, okay, now I get what he was talking about. You know what I mean? So just ask questions. Don't be afraid, man. No question is a stupid question. That's one thing. Don't ever be afraid to ask questions. So make sure y'all ask a question if y'all know what's going on. Yeah, guys, like me, I notice when I'm taking trades, a lot of my profitable trades come within that London session. You know what I'm saying? The London session going into New York session. And that's between like 2 a.m. and like 9 p.m. Well, no, 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. Between those times, I noticed that I catch a lot of good trades around those times. So I try my best to really only trade within that time period. But sometimes that can be hard just because, you know, you gotta do something the next day and you can't really be up during the middle of the week like that, you know what I'm saying? So it just come down to you being able to be up around certain times, or just when you know that you can take better trades, you know what I mean? But for me personally, I like trading between London and New York because there's a lot of volatility between those sessions, so you'll always see the market really just surging up and down. The fourth reason on why we losing so much money from trading is because something called market manipulation. This right here, market manipulation, you may not understand it if you're just getting into trading, you know what I mean? But market manipulation is pretty much when the market will try to fake you out and, you know, surge up and down so that it can lure traders in to taking trades, you know what I mean? Market manipulation is often, like, you can often tell that the market is trying to manipulate traders just when you see like the price is not really moving, and that's called consolidation. You know what I'm saying? Consolidation is some of the worst times to trade in because you're more likely to lose money like that. You know what I'm saying? They know traders are trying to get into the market, so they're going to push prices up and push them down, push them up, push them down, because somebody is actually controlling these prices, guys. These prices aren't just random. I feel like someone really is able to tell where the market is going to go, you know what I'm saying, before it just decides to make that move. You know what I mean? So if you get caught up in that manipulation, 9 times out of 10, you're going to always lose money. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to, and this kind of goes back on what we were just talking about, knowing when to place trades, because the market is like a big cycle, guys. Like, nothing in trading is just like, oh, it just happened. It's a big cycle. It just keeps reoccurring, and it happens around the same time of day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be able to map out when, you know what I'm saying, the market is really trending and when it's manipulating. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to catch that. And I noticed from trading the market, it just depends on what time of day it is and what time I'm trading in. You know what I'm saying? Because it will be different for each trading session. You know what I mean? So you just want to be able to kind of avoid the market manipulation, and you can tell when that's happening just by seeing not a lot of movement in the market and, you know, small candles, not much movement. 9 times out of 10, that's the market trying to manipulate. Fifth and final reason for why we lose so much money in trading, it just comes down to us not knowing what we doing. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, it just gonna come down to you not knowing what you're doing. Because if you understand support and resistance, if you understand trends, if you understand, you know, when the market is going up, when the market is down, then you will kind of understand that this is not a good time to trade. You know what I'm saying? Or this is not the best trade to take right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know what you're doing, then you will think that's a good move. You know what I mean? Like, you will learn that, okay, the market is high right now. The market is high right now. Okay, cool. So we know when the market is high that we want to buy high, or no, buy low and sell high, right? So this is a good time to sell. Well, 9 times out of 10, guys, you may get a sell for a couple of minutes, but that just shows you that, like, the market will continue to go up until it wants to. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually it's going to come down. And that just comes down to, like, each one of these things that we talked about, it kind of ties in with each other. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't know what you're doing and you see the market going up, like, you decide to buy it, okay, cool. Then when you buy it, it decides to shoot down. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you bought it too late. You know what I mean? So it just really comes down to knowing the tricks of the market. Because the thing about the Forex market, man, the stock market, whatever market, the financial market, it's always a game. It's a big game, guys. And you have to understand how to play the game. You have to understand how to not lose so much money, and you're gonna have to understand when and when not to trade. Because if you don't, the market is just gonna eat you up every time. The market is gonna take your money every single time you try to step into the trade. Whatever you do, the market's gonna eat your money up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that you can avoid, and I hope you can kind of take something from this video so that you will see, like, okay, don't do this next time, because I know that the market, it'll probably do this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold off on trading right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's just, there's a lot of things that, you know, we have to learn, and it's nothing that's gonna come overnight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happens overnight. It's not just like you wake up, oh, and you just become $1 million trader overnight. No, guys, like, it takes time. It takes time for you really to build your account, and that's something I'm really trying to tell myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't say that I just know everything, but I know enough to make myself money. You know what I'm saying? I have withdrawals from trading Forex, so it's like I've seen that I've learned a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that I've, you know, learned what I needed to learn, but it doesn't matter if I don't apply it to the real life trading session, you know what I'm saying, or the situation, because I can know it all day, but if I don't apply it and I don't really take it into effect, then I'm gonna end up losing much more money than I intended on. You know what I'm saying? So it just comes down to knowing what you're doing and knowing what to do and knowing not what to do. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys learned a little something from this video today, because, you know, my whole point of doing these videos is so that you guys can learn from my mistakes, and so we can all grow together as a big, you know, family. Because I look at y'all like y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really, like, I really enjoy sitting right here talking to you guys, just talking about what's going on. You know, that's why I want you guys to give feedback. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you understood. Tell me, like, something that you got from what I said, or just something that you learned. You know what I'm saying? We all learn from one another. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to be able to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, that's real talk, man. So yeah, I just plan on making a lot more videos for you guys, putting out more content. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just bear with the boy. Man, we gonna make a lot of money together, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all just gotta, you know what I'm saying, stick with me, stick by my side. I promise y'all, we all going up. You know what I'm saying? If I go up, y'all going up with me. You feel me? So look, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and, you know, without further ado, it's your boy Ja, and I'm out.